Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. For today's Showcase Saturday, we are going to be showcasing the brand new Suqqu Blush Powder Compact. And this was released at the end of 2021. I did pick it up, so we're going to be showcasing that today. If you are new to my channel, every Saturday I have a series called Showcase Saturday where I showcase one item. We talk about it, we put it on, and then this is just a short video. If you're curious to see how this new Suqqu face palette applies, keep watching. All right, so like I mentioned, in today's Showcase Saturday, we are talking about the new Suqqu face palette. And this is the Powder Blush Compact, and I have shade 103. So let's open it up, take a look at it, and see how it looks. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's very, very beautiful. And then when you open it up, you do have 6 shades. So you've got some blushes, highlighters, and then this shade right here, I'm going to try that out as a bronzer. I don't have any bronzer on right now, so we're going to go ahead and use that as a bronzer and kind of see what these other shades look like on the face. I'm going to swatch this first. I do have another Suqqu face palette that I absolutely love, and it's right here, and the face palette number 102. I love this face palette. The formula is impeccable. It blends so good. It just looks really, really, really good on the skin. So I love it. And I was very hesitant to pick up this one. This is number 103 because they are similar, but I just couldn't help myself. It is such a good formula. The Suqqu formula is so, so good. So I couldn't resist. I did pick this up at the end of 2021 during a sale that Selfridges was having. It is still available. I did check and it is still available. So if you're interested, I will link it down below. I really, really recommend the formula. Now I haven't tried this particular one, but I'm certain that I'm going to love this one as well. So let's go ahead and get it swatched and then let's apply it to the face and see how it looks. All right, so we're starting right here with this kind of like red blush, and then you move to the bronzer and then to the highlighter, and then we go down to the bottom row where it kind of looks like a deep blush, maybe bronzer, and then you've got that bright purple like fuchsia, and then another highlighter. So there they are swatched. And what I do when I use this palette is I kind of mix the shades together. I really, really love this shade. So I kind of mix that with some of the other shades to create a look. So I'm assuming that that's probably what I'll do with this palette as well. To start with, I'm going to take the Sonia G Ninja Pro, and I'm going to go into this middle shade right here, which I think is kind of like a bronzer. And I just picked up a little bit because I do think it's probably going to be pretty pigmented. Oh yeah, look at that. I definitely think you could use this as a bronzer. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the blush, my Chikuhodo KZ number 4, and I'm going to go in with this dark shade, and I'm going to mix it with the pink. It's kind of like a purplish pink, and I think it's just a little bit too purple for me, but I think if I were to mix it with that darker shade, I think it'll look really pretty. Look how pigmented that is. And then it just blends. It's definitely bright. So just be careful if you don't like a bright blush. Just be careful because they are pigmented. I happen to love a bright blush, so I'm okay with it, but not everybody is. So now we're going to go in to the highlight. And I'm actually going to use this one right here. It's more of like a champagne kind of gold. I'm going to go in with a Sonia G Designer Pro. It's very subtle, but I think it's very pretty. Here is the finished look using the Suqqu Powder Blush Compact in shade 103. I really, really like it. I really do. I think it looks really good. Again, those blushes are extremely pigmented, so if you do not like a bright blush, you're gonna want to kind of you're not gonna want to go in as heavy-handed as I did. You could also blend this out. A good way to, if you put too much on, is just to kind of go over it with like your foundation brush and just pat it in, and that'll kind of make it a little bit more subtle. So there's the finished look. Now I wanted to show you the comparison between the two palettes. I did go ahead and swatch the two palettes. So over here on my right is the new palette number 103, and then over here on the left is palette 102. And I will say that the formulas are, I think, a little bit, I mean, they're different. The highlight shades in the older palette number 102 is definitely creamier. So these are the highlight shades, and you can see that the old formula, they are more creamy. Over here on the new formula, they're a little bit more powdery. So I think some of the shades are a little bit similar, but I do think that they are different enough that I think it justifies having both. That is today's Showcase Saturday, where we were showcasing this new Suqqu blush powder. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious, did you guys pick this up? And what are your thoughts on these Suqqu blushes? I love them. Love them. Suqqu did just come out with all new blushes for the spring 2022 collection. I did pick up 2 of those. I don't have them yet. So as soon as I get them, I will review those and kind of compare them to the blushes that I already have. But so far, I am really, really loving these face palettes. I reach for the 102 face palette all the time. This is like one of my go-tos. When I travel, I take this palette with me. I just love it. And so I'm really excited to have the new face palette in shade 103. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.